Is it
Hello,
recording?
welcome to TPS Point Five. I'm your host with the most, White Boy 7th Street. We have a lovely few guests here. Why don't you guys introduce yourself in whatever order you dictate best?
I'm Zach Cox. I've got the biggest eyebrows in the world. How are you guys doing?
What are you
Hello.
famous for, Zach?
Rage quitting.
Rage quitting.
Is that the right answer?
Grand Theft Auto, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, GTA. I upload GTA stuff.
Yeah.
What's your best rage quit?
One time I had this game chair. It was like those ones they sell at Walmart, those little $21 ones that recline on the ground.
Okay.
And this was in the Modern Warfare 2 days, and I got so pissed. I picked it up and just chunked it at the wall and put a good size hole in it.
You put a hole in the wall with one of those $21 fold chairs?
Yeah, the chair broke too.
You live in like a trailer?
Oh no, man! It went straight through the sheetrock.
Sheetrock, yeah.
Yeah.
Sheetrock is such.
That was like the most. I don't know. That's the worst it's ever been for me. And you feel like an idiot after.
I got a Semtex thrown at me at Black Ops 1, and before it exploded, I got to rage quit. That's how good I was. And that's what sucks about, Call of Duty World War II. They want it to be a classic COD, but you can't rage quit anymore. And that's one of the best things about COD.
Motherfucker, you can't rage quit anymore. You watch my motherfucking stream. I'll show you how it's done.
So what's up with that? I mean, I haven't played the game.
He's like, the
Fuck
worst
this.
UI ever in a Call of Duty. Probably one of the worst Call of Duties ever. But the UI, what were they thinking? Like, seriously.
Is there like penalties now for backing out, or?
Little bit. There is penalties they added recently. Like you actually lose like time on like your double XP and your division XP if
Really?
you back out now.
Who cares
I-
about that?
I remember
I
Black
don't give
Ops
a fuck.
2.
I'd much rather have peace of mind of not being in that bullshit game. USS Texas, worst map in Call of Duty history. Debate me.
Well, Black Ops 2 is the first game where they implemented something like that, right? Wasn't it just in competitive mode? If you rage quit, you get banned for like 20 minutes from playing.
I got banned for 48 hours.
Yeah, what was up with that? I saw that.
I got banned for 48 hours for fucking throwing rank games. Because like my game plan was to like get down to copper level. And then like when the season allowed me to play real players, I was going to go out and make videos where I'm dominating all the other coppers.
You were reverse boosting?
It's not reverse boosting.
I think so.
So if you rage quit a game, is that reverse boosting?
No.
All right, then.
No, I don't rage quit. I just tactically back out.
Yeah, tactical retreat. I feel you.
I just gave up on COD. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
All right, John, what were you about to say about USS Texas? Let's hear it.
I think Free Fall is a better map. I mean, a worse map than USS Texas.
I can't agree with that. I mean, I hate how Freefall destroys your kill streaks when it transitions. But like Freefall at least didn't have two sniper lanes where I can get hit at all times.
Oh, you mean like the worst designed map?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably debatable, but overall map Free Fall, it's undebatable. Like you can't, like that's the worst map ever. Like it's ugly, it's stupid. Like it's like it should have been in World War II. Like it got lanes every fucking where. Did y'all hear the freestyle?
What freestyle?
Oh, you didn't hear the World War II disc that I did?
Yeah, I did hear it.
Oh, I hate that game.
You played the shit out of that game for some reason.
It ain't nothing else to play.
You played it longer than I did.
Nah, I doubt I played more than you did.
We're talking about World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's up with it? I mean, the hype was there, wasn't it? And the game came out. It was just
Hutch lied.
yeah.
Much slide.
Hutch, he said he made a video saying believe the hype.
Yeah.
I seen a lot of that. The pro players are excited as fuck about it. And like I got the game, I got skill based matchmaking. All I get is fucking sweaty ass PPSH drop shotters and snipers. That's all I get.
Well, everybody's hype every year before it comes out because you're getting to play it, and then obviously it comes out and it's not what you anticipate, you know.
Nah, they're not hype. We wasn't hype the previous.
They paid.
Yeah.
They paid. They're paid, not hype.
Some dollar signs hype you up.
Shit.
Yeah.
You got
I lost touch with Call of Duty pretty much after Black Ops 2.
I mean, a lot of people said we all wanted boots on the ground and that was going to fix everything. And, why are we complaining now that it's boots on the ground? But you got to understand, like, all these guys in the call are like classic Call of Duty, like old school. Like, we're talking record breaking every single year. I mean, they still break a record, but it's a lesser of a record. Like I break records all the time, but I don't break the world's fastest nuke every single time, and they don't break their, the biggest media outlet. Like they were beating the Avatar, they were beating everything. Now they're beating most North America downloads in Ohio, and that's what they're like. It's not the same, and it's because it's not maps. It's the maps.
I think it's unfair because Sledgehammer is an incompetent studio. They're straight incompetent. They created 9 maps in a span of 3 years. 9, right? Modern Warfare 2 launched with what, 16, 18 maps?
Yeah, and DLC. That's messed up, man.
These motherfuckers launched with 9. 10 if you count the one they held off disc and they tried to hold for ransom, right?
Quarantine.
Yeah, Quarantine. They can keep that fucking map.
I like that map. That was Chinatown in COD 4, and that was in COD 3 or 2 or something. So they reused that map. They reused that map 3 or 4 times now. But I like that map, and it's really good for search. That map's really good. Jordy, if you get a lookout and you get on the MGs.
Like, that map is ass.
Yeah, but here's my problem with it. The maps suck ass. There's like 4 or 5 trash maps out of 9 maps. There's like 3 or 4 good maps in the entire game. And I'm using the word good here, very palpable, because I'm air quotation good because they're playable. They're not good. They're just playable. They're good for World War II standards.
You're saying there's no maps that you would take, like if Call of Duty Online happened and they made a mesh of all the greatest Call of Duties, you wouldn't take any maps from
If I had to include a game in this map, it'd be Ardennes Forest.
I would probably choose.
I like the trench map a lot, and I think Gibraltar, which is basically a copy of Summit.
You like the trench? What part about it you like? Do you like the bombs? Do you like the fact you can't listen to anything? Maybe you like getting shot in the back? Like, which part of this is?
I just like it. I like it for fast-paced gameplay, like using shotguns, knifing, unorthodox 2 pistols, stuff I do.
I gotta pull the maps up.
This motherfucker don't even know the map names. Like, here's a good example of why the Sledgehammer is just incompetent. They just recently put a weapon out called the Volkssturmgewehr, right? It's a new assault rifle. It's wonderful. It's the ACR from Modern Warfare 2. Everybody remembers the ACR from Modern Warfare 2.
I see your video on that, yeah.
Yeah. You can knock a dime out on Monkey's ass from across the map with the ACR Modern Warfare 2. This gun is the exact same. Put ACOG scope on it, go full auto, you'll still hit a lead laser all the way through. Why would you put this in the game when its competition is like the bar, which is idle sway out the ass, in the FG-42, right? Like, that's the competition it has. This, and look at the semi-automatics. M1 Garand, everybody's crying for a Nerf 4. SVT-40, unusable as a weapon in this game. Gewehr, M1A1, takes 5 shots to kill a sniper drop you in 1. Like, these guys can't balance guns worth a fuck.
Preach it. And, I think these competitive players, they want to nerf those guns. And this is the big disconnect between the casual community, which is, 90%, competitive, they had 30,000 viewers at their main first, big event, 50,000. That's, 1% of the players when they were selling 20 million copies every single time.
They could pay a Twitch streamer to get those numbers. Just pay Summit or fucking Soda Poppin' to play their game for one night. You got your fucking MLG, record broken.
That messed up.
Yeah.
But the problem is they want to patch these guns that are World War II guns. This is supposed to be a different game. We're trying to get away from the boost jumping era, and the PPSH. Okay, it's a really cool gun because it kind of sets. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it should be in the time. Like, I want guns that are more clunky. I want to see these competitive players use shotguns in the trenches. Use a trench gun. All the maps have trenches. There's no trench guns in competitive play. I don't see the M1 Grand. And when I watched this competitive first event, it was just PPSH, and
that's because they choose the weapon. So,
but why don't they nerf those weapons? No, it's Michael Condrey that's choosing the weapons, because if he nerfed those weapons and buff the more classic clunky World War II weapons, they would have no choice then to use those weapons.
Well, the PPSH is a World War II weapon. I mean, like,
But make it weak, like make it like.
it's too good for what it is. I agree with you there, especially with the competition that is.
Remember in
It's a real good gun in real life, though.
World at War, if
Not
you
really.
really have stopping power, it's
I saw it shoot, and that will fuck somebody up. I don't know.
Right, but you got to understand the PPSH was made during a time where Germany was invading Russia, and like it was a stamped metal gun that they could just throw together. The one they put in the games, the 1941 version, that barely ever got seen use. They actually had a 1943 version that was just basic stamped metal. Looks a whole lot different, a lot more shoddy. Like Russians didn't really have tactics. They had like machine gun teams that would like run at German utility. But like they just balance it wrong. Like look, like why would you use the Waffen 28 when you have the PPSH 41 there?
Right. That's true. It's a lot of guns. Like, why would you use this if this is here? Like,
So is it just weapon balancing that's ruined the game?
Weapon balancing, map balancing.
So, like,
types, no ground war.
I think the
This
maps
mother-
are worst collectively in any Call of Duty.
It's
Like,
Did they-
collectively.
Did they try to
Because-
make it like as simple as possible, but it's not?
They didn't try to make it simple.
Motherfucker,
No.
it didn't work for the first 10 hours. Like at
Yeah,
launch.
I remember hearing that. I played the beta. That's all I had experience with the game.
Yo,
Game's
Michael
not
Contry said it was too hard to make ground war work, bro. David Vonnegut would have made ground war work. It's so
Ground
Yeah,
war.
but do you really want to play ground war on these fuck maps? Like, you know how bad you would get
Yes.
destroyed on Point to
the
Hawk.
kill streaks might be fun
They might be fun, but I doubt it
because the maps are so small. You get a ball gunner on the trench map. Are you kidding me?
You can't even aim that shit.
Yeah, but
Ball
you, know,
gunner's fun.
you also understand this. Like, you get a ball gunner on Point to Hawk, they're just going to sit in the house or the barn or the bunker or where. There's no like. Remember the old Call of Duties? They had like holes in the roofs for Predator missiles to get into. They had like places you could shoot an AC-130 into.
You're right.
You ever play
They don't have that no more.
Like high rise. High rise was
holes in the roof, but it doesn't lead to anything. Like you think you're gonna drop it through a hole in the roof. You're like, yeah, I got him. Then it hits like another roof or something.
Here's a piece of rebar sticking out and blows up.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this hair for?
like literally high rise was two buildings, and they still had holes in the side with the windows or above.
They had the
You could
windows
see-
go really high up on the building that you could shoot your chopper gunner into, and the chopper would lower down so you could shoot into the windows.
Yeah, that's right.
High rise was 2 buildings.
Yeah, it was 2 buildings that you fought across like a connector with a helipad.
Or was it one building?
I thought it
It
was
was 2.
one
High
big
ri-
building. Like,
Yeah, I thought
I
it might
thought
be one big
I
building.
thought
Yeah, it's
it was
one big
one
building,
building
you
collapsed
got
onto
one-
another one, wasn't it?
No, that's free fall that
Free
you're
Fall.
thinking about.
Okay, my bad. My bad.
But
before we forget, I pulled the maps up, and Wings might be right, man. Like, these are some real bad maps. Ardennes Forest might be the map that I have to put in the playlist. Maybe London Docks.
I like the Argonne Forest because you have the MG battle.
What game that's on?
Argonne Forest, Star Wars.
Argonne Forest. Okay.
No, what? I don't know these map names, man, and that's bad.
The only ones playable to me is Ardennes Forest, Gibraltar.
Do you guys think Gibraltar is a copy of Summit?
Say it again.
no.
It has a similar layout.
Yeah, it's not Summit. It's 100% not Summit.
It's like-
Somebody had the big building in the middle of the map. Like, there's no big building in the middle of the map.
It might be Summit flipped or something with some other. I don't know. It's not.
you don't
Summit.
see a lot of similarities though from other classic Call of Duty maps. Like, no?
No, they got too many lanes in this.
All right, here's the question: How many is buying the Resistance map pack?
Isn't that the name of a Modern Warfare 2 map pack?
It is because they're remaking Resistance in the map pack. It's Modern Warfare 3, by the way.
Oh, Modern Warfare
What?
3, yeah. Okay.
Seriously,
that's that
they're just
French map, isn't
regurgitating
it?
That was a good map.
They're remaking Resistance.
The
in
one,
Yeah.
the one with the cars in the middle and the fires, and then you.
That was a map in
around.
France.
Cobblestones. Yeah.
Yeah,
The house is on fire in the middle, and they had
Yep.
they're remaking that in the new Resistance map pack. You got 2 unique maps and 1 remake.
That was a
Wow. 3
I-
maps though, like 2 maps. Like seriously?
that's not even how much is the DLC?
$15.
Fuck that noise for 3 maps. You can kiss
Well,
my
Ted,
ass.
you get 3 multiplayer maps, 1 war map, and 1 zombie map.
1 war map. I never
Man,
I never even played war yet. Like I don't
I don't see a reason to. Like, it doesn't count towards your stats at all.
maybe if they like added like 4 or 5 like multiplayer maps, 1 more and zombies, then it would be worth
That
the
would
value.
make sense though. Like
Yeah.
with the sparse like shit they gave you in the base game, give me 5 maps per pack.
Exactly.
Just copy Cliffside. Give us Cliffside from.
Because like I'm scared, I want to buy it just because I do Twitch and it give me something to play on Twitch for $15.
why
But it-
wouldn't they
Oh, it's worth it for you, Wings. Like
Yeah.
you do that with the new Granddaddy gun. You
Yeah.
put that in your title, and you got like 500 viewers that day.
Yeah, but like the same pick, I know like as soon as I buy that map pack, I'm getting taken out of like the big player pool and putting into a smaller player pool.
Because
That's gonna have more sweaties in it.
Sledgehammer had something to do with Modern Warfare 3?
They made it.
Yeah, let's just say they made it.
Modern Warfare 3 wasn't a bad game looking back. I enjoyed it a lot.
I had
They
fun
helped
on
Infinity
Modern
War
Warfare 3.
make it.
Yeah.
They did the DLC maps, didn't
The people who
Yeah, I
didn't
think so.
have fun on
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 3 had the lag comp issue like the whole year. Like I had it at the beginning and then like
It's like a love hate,
That's
you
just
know.
knocked
You're
it
doing
off.
good, you love the game, and then when you have the lag comp issues, you hate it for however long you're experiencing that, you know.
I look at it like this. I'd suck Modern Warfare 3's dick right now for that what the current Call of Duty was. Because I hated
Yeah.
Modern Warfare
What if
3.
they keep taking stuff from Modern Warfare 3 like this map? I think it's going to be awesome to dolphin dive on those stairs by the A flag and domination. I also think they should take the Lodestar. Like the Lodestar on that map, the Resistance map, was so good.
Reaper?
look
the
at what I have
Reaper,
to
yeah,
do
well.
to exit. I'm just trying to close the game. Like I'm like, where is it? Like it's
You know
You
what I
play
mean?
on PC?
F4.
You want to get a really fucked up job? Try to create a custom game.
yeah. Oh yeah. I did that before. I thought I was in the regular. I'm like, what? Why?
It takes me 5 minutes to make a custom game just looking at the menu.
No, and then inviting somebody.
Whoever designed that UI should be fired.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's not even cool.
Like when I first seen it, I thought it was like a stand-in because they rushed the beta or some shit. Like, all right, this is just something so you can navigate the menu. This ain't what the game going to be like, right?
Yeah.
Hey Zach,
Yo.
you play Grand Theft Auto.
Mhm.
Do you play on PC?
Yeah.
So you do the mod, what is it? The
Role play?
role play mod.
I've never done that. No.
Yo, you should do that, man.
Yeah,
I want to do that, but
Yeah, it's always looked fun, but I generally just when I do play, which isn't much now, I just kind of do what I need to do, you know, and then get off. But a lot of like single player mods I'll mess around with.
okay.
But there's a lot of like servers, and I've never gotten into this side of it. But yeah, like dedicated like playing as cops and bad guys and stuff.
Yeah, the
role-playing
role
mod.
play. Like you
Yeah.
could be like a cop, you could be like I want
Yeah.
to do that, but I heard it's like the Arma 3. You know, you got to write them a
Oh.
story and all this stupid shit. Like I was trying to join an Arma 3, like whatever, like a server.
Yeah, server. Yeah.
And I'm joining and this and that. And then the one dude referred me and he was like, it's Jive. It's, you know, he's cool.
Yeah.
Like, just let him in. And then the guy, he was like, no, he has to write me a synopsis of, I said, man, get the fuck. Like,
Yeah, I think
and
some
I
of the guys are like
tried.
that. Like, yeah, it's
Like
dumb.
you got to write a story of who your guy's going to be and this and that. I'm like, what the
Yeah, like
fuck?
I just want to role play, you know?
Like, just let me play, motherfucker. I'm going to be
Yeah.
screaming it. Like,
Don't you think that makes
no.
No, that helps.
Certain
Because at least
people just
if you
let
can
them
write that,
fucking-
then they know you're at least kind of creative. Like, what if
Certain
people just go in there and
people-
say, like they choke and then they mess up the experience for everyone else?
Certain people, you
Well,
just
it's
like the fucking.
That's a high quality server right there.
Yeah, it's like if I feel like playing today and just being a bad guy, join the server, you know, act cool, and then just mug somebody without even telling a story, you know? I think that'd be kind of cool.
I bet you know I think it'd be cool being a traffic cop on like one of those servers
Yeah.
because nobody can drive in Grand Theft Auto.
That
Right.
would be hilarious.
It has that. It got like.
Oh, see,
they
man,
be,
see,
like,
I'd be in a high speed OJ Simpson chase, man.
Yo, they be robbing banks and shit. Then the cops got to come and like.
And what's crazy is when they get you, there's like commands. And so like when you're getting arrested, like your character puts his hands behind his back and you can't do anything. And you literally sometimes have to just sit in a jail cell for like 10 or 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Wings, you always talk about like getting jobs after YouTube and Twitch. I think a traffic cop, even though you despise them, you like the camp. I think this would be very good.
Oh,
He
damn.
needs to be the dancing
You
traffic
can
cop.
find
That's
some
what
good-
he needs to do.
I've ate way too many pigs to be one.
He needs to be out there in the middle of the lane, like, yeah, you go, in your turn.
I can think of something that the most boring shit ever is to stand in a fucking lane directing traffic.
It
The
is
mall cop.
It is.
Right
That
around
would
on
be
the
better.
Segway.
That would be
Yeah.
better than standing by yourself. You know how lonely that job would be. Being like,
I would fucking hate to be a traffic cop.
I would be scared of messing up. I would like tell like this person to like go this way and it'd be bad.
But then again, if I'm any cop, I would want to be a traffic cop. That's the thing. Like,
I couldn't be the dude that wrote tickets for people speeding. I couldn't do that because like
I'm talking about the
oh yeah, I'm talking about like just imagine pulling a motherfucker over and they mirrors hanging on with like some duct tape or some shit. They got like 8 kids in the car, and it's like, man, I don't got the money for this, man. You gonna fuck my whole day up, you know? It's like,
Like,
I'm just,
would
all
you
right,
kill
man,
for him or what? Yeah.
let's go. You know, like I couldn't be that person that would just siphon money out of people's pocket.
but you got that 4-ticket quota.
It's more than 4, but you know,
I'm
some
sure
cops,
it's more than 4.
some cops should look the other way and they don't. They're just cold-hearted motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And like I'm sure everybody you come up to has a sob story. Like if you ride in a new F-150, I'm not gonna believe your sob story here. You know, like, here, motherfucker, pay your ticket. But like, if you rolling deep in like a fucking 1998 Town and Country or some shit like that, I might believe your shit a little bit.
Yeah. That's funny.
I would. What's the job you would do? Like YouTube, boom, YouTube's going, Twitch is going. What's the job you would do?
Porn stars up there.
What's the attainable job you would do?
Oh, obtainable. Oh, okay, let's see.
I think something related to YouTube.
Like an average
That's-
guy would have a job. An average guy. Could,
Okay.
I wouldn't
So you're
mind.
saying I messed up really big on YouTube. I did something deplorable.
I wouldn't mind like being like one of those tax people. Like that wouldn't be too bad. Like the people that you just go in and you punch shit in on the computer and you sit there and make $15 an hour.
That sounds boring.
Yeah.
Come and get
It sounds
Wings
easy.
Redemption to do your taxes this tax season.
You know what I'm talking about. Those people that just sit there at the computer. I know that's probably
yeah.
seasonal work too.
It
Anyway,
is. They only work through January, February, and March.
but like my ideal job is to be a paramedic. That's where I want to go at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah, that's cool.
I want to be a paramedic. That's why I want to go at it. Like if I lose the weight, go back to school, get my paramedic degree.
I know you would see some shit though.
Because like that's the whole thing. Because like the house is paid off for in a year and 8 months at this point. You know, I get the surgery. I'm 2 good months off of having the surgery paid for here soon. So like hopefully the weight loss will be good if I can man the fuck up and actually get it. Because like I'm scared to death of that fucking surgery. I'm terrified of it.
Wings, where are you getting the surgery? I know you said something about Mexico.
I'm debating between Mexico and getting
Lot
it done in
cheaper.
Florence, South Carolina. Like Florence, South Carolina, you're looking at 25 grand. Mexico, you're looking at 4,800.
28 grand.
25.
25. That's a new truck, Wings. If you can, I know you've tried and you struggled, but man, a new truck, that's
It's not.
motivation.
It's not. 25 is not a new truck, by the way.
I mean, okay, like
It's a used truck they got some low miles. Yeah, but I don't need a new truck. My truck's only got 130,000 miles on it.
I don't know, just that'd be like motivation. But I mean, the surgery, it seems to have worked for
The motivation for Mexico is like if I get the Mexico done and like, because I'm not gonna get the surgery done till the end of the year regardless. Because I want to save a nest egg up and have like 3 or 4 months of money in case something goes wrong and I can't do Twitch or YouTube and I'm bedridden for some reason. Maybe an infection or something like that happens. Or my stomach, gets ripped open. Maybe, there's multiple things that could go wrong with a surgery like that. So I'm not going to get to the end. I'm going to plan it for the end of the year, like fall, November-ish, right? But like, it's such, and like the idea is like, if I get it done for $4,800, I could pay the house off as well, and then my monthly bills would be like $250.
Okay.
So have you done a lot of research into it down in Mexico? I mean, is it?
I got 2 family members that had it done at the Mexico with the same doctor I'd be getting it done at.
So no like repercussions after, as far as like not being sterile or clean or anything like that.
The first one got it done. He was 440 when he got it done. He got it done in March of last year.
Yeah.
He's 189 pounds right now in January of this year.
Damn.
He lost 200 pounds.
Just be the best doctors.
Like he said, I've talked to him. He goes, it's clean. You know, it's just like a hospital you find in the United States. They have the same protocols and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that the money's worth a lot less down there. Like our money goes further.
Yeah. Well, that's like, do you guys follow Dan Bilzerian at all?
You mean the rich guy that just fucks bitches?
Yeah.
I'll take his job.
Well, he goes down to like Mexico and gets like stem cells. And like here in the US, he was saying it would be like upwards of, even if they would let you do it, like hundreds of thousands of dollars, versus he goes down there and can drop like $10,000.
Mel,
do what?
Go ahead.
Oh no, it was just, I see what you're saying as far as like the price difference. I mean, and just how the economy works for here versus there.
Mel Gibson was on Joe Rogan talking about stem cells. Like that's all he talked about. Didn't talk about acting, just stem cells. And his dad like was dying at 88. Now he's about to turn 100 after he got some stem cells. He's walking around fucking bitches now.
Yeah, dude, it's like
actors never like talking about acting.
Right?
They hate it.
Well, like Dan Bilzerian was saying, he was getting stem cells because he messed his shoulder up, and the doctor told him that he would just need surgery, and this is in the U.S., and he wouldn't be able to lift weights again or like box or do any kind of like physical activities. And this was after a surgery, and he went to Mexico, got the stem cells, and he said within 2 weeks, he recovered to a point where he was able to actively lift weights again, and he was starting to box again, and his strength gains started to go up stronger than they were before.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, this stuff, I've read up a lot on it, and it's like, it's proven to work. But I mean, it's just kind of like marijuana in the US and like the conspiracies as far as like big pharma, you know?
The reason stem cells are not getting pushed in thing, and people don't want to hear it, it's religious.
Yeah. As far as
people don't
taking embryos
people don't want you playing God. That's what they don't want you doing. And there's a lot of religious stigmata. Stigma is the wrong word.
Stigmatism.
Stigmatism, yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Stigmata.
With it. Stigmata is the shit that like Jesus had with the shit in your hand.
The stem cells, man, could solve a lot of problems, health issues, like completely and utterly. I mean, my wife's a type 1 diabetic.
I would be completely down to stem cell a baby if I had one, because I wouldn't want my baby to turn out like me. I'd be like, that motherfucker, like, I got cancer that runs in my family on my daddy's side. I got fat genes. It's like, I'm not going to live a long life, and any baby I would have would be doomed to that life too. It's like, give me a blonde, blue-eyed Aryan kid.
Well, it's like, what's going to like work better? You know, you spend, say like it's $10,000 for a couple injections of stem cells. And I'm not sure the actual price, or thousands of dollars on surgeries, and then thousands of dollars a year contributing to like medications that you have to take now, you know? Good. So what's going to make more money? Not stem cells.
They use stem cells to do with stroke victims too, right?
I'm not sure about that.
It helps with all the. I'm sorry. Marijuana helps with Alzheimer's.
That's like Parkinson's.
Stroke. Like a stroke is like what happens with a stroke is like the blood in your brain. You lose blood flow to a part of your brain for a short period of time, and you have a stroke, and then like that can damage your brain because it lacks the oxygen to it and the blood flow, and you lose motor skills in certain parts of your body. Like some people have stroke will have like. I see. A stroke and stuff like that.
I just pulled it up, and I guess there's like tissue-specific stem cells now that they've developed. Yeah, like the same thing even goes.
It gives stroke people like their ability to move parts of their body again.
Oh yeah, and it's like the same for paralyzed people from like the neck down. Like some of these people after taking stem cells are starting to get like feeling again in different parts of their bodies. Not like you get one injection, you're up running around again. When last week you were paralyzed from the neck down,
and it's amazing how America. They're so money hungry that they're denying people this shit. Like they're keeping it hidden. Like it took this long for marijuana to get legal, like to be legal. You know what I mean?
They're still fighting that shit though. It's like, why are you fighting this? Like,
Right. They won't
alcohol
practice.
is so much worse in every factor.
So tell me this: like when the baby boomer generation starts to die out, do you think everything's gonna like change?
A lot of things are going to change because a lot of the problems we're having now is because of the
It was-
baby boom.
Baby
I think
boomers.
Generation fucking X is there too, man. It really is.
Some parts, yeah.
Gen X isn't as bad as the baby boomers were, though.
Because look at right now, baby boomers, Generation X are the guys in charge right now, and we can't even get motherfucking troops to get their paychecks right now.
Well, the
Okay.
Generation X that's in charge is you split that in half. There's like the younger part of it, which generation? What years did that run from? Is that from the
1980.
60s?
1982 is the cutoff.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's like 1960 something to that. So, well, I think when the
Baby-
people who were born,
Baby
say,
boomers ended in the 60s.
is the baby, and then
Baby
Generation
boomers
X.
ended in
took over.
60, and then Gen X is from the 60 to 82.
Yeah, so I think as the Generation X, the people born in like 1975 and now, or between 1982, when they start to take over,
They already are. They're already starting to get. There's
They
people.
already
in
are.
office
Yeah, and-
right now.
and it's at a point right now where not everybody has. So I think over time, as that happens,
Your Generation Z, most likely, right?
it's 97.
Yeah, no, he's a
So-
millennial.
Yeah,
You're a millennial.
Yeah.
You know,
we're-
people talk a lot of shit about millennials. Let me say something.
Hold on. Hold on.
You're millennial too, Kelly. So be
No,
quiet.
fuck you. I'm a Gen Y, so suck my ass. But stop for a second. We're gonna start a new. We're
We
gonna
got
start a
6
new
minutes
meeting.
left. I got something to say about these fucking old fucks. All right.
I got something to say real quick.
Okay,
real
look,
quick.
they're
Let me
gonna.
finish mine.
They've been taking testosterone. Look at Trump. He looks fucking fantastic for being like 70 years old. Like they're taking testosterone.
Trump
Then
shit.
they're gonna take double testosterone. Then they're gonna start taking stem cells, and then it's gonna be
Trump needs to hit
legalized.
those stem cells up, motherfucker.
Trump look like shit. I ain't even gonna lie.
Trump like
But he's
70,
like-
dude.
No, he's pretty old. Like I think he got hair that's colored. I mean, it's probably dyed and everything,
what's
but
that 2K,
That's,
man?
that's a 2K,
If,
man.
if
No.
Trump didn't dye his hair and it was like silvery white, Trump looked like he was on his deathbed.
no, Trump
what
looks.
I was going to say about this is we got Generation X in there with the baby boomers fucking shit up. We got Generation Z eating goddamn Tide Pods. The millennials are looking pretty fucking good right now.
No, it's the millennials that are eating the Tide Pods.
No,
not Gen-
motherfucker.
No.
No, it's like the people
Dang,
born
me.
in 2001.
That's
like
the millennials, buddy.
That's people on
Is
Snapchat.
2001 still
No,
millennial?
2000s
Yeah.
the cutoff.
Yeah,
No, 2001's a
No,
millennial.
2000 millennials, 2000s the cutoff.
there's like a lot of debate. There's
Yeah.
no like specific year, but within that threshold.
No, millennials like the start of
It's the
2000.
It's the 14, 15-year-olds that are doing this shit.
Millennial, it says starts 1981. And the cutoff, I'm
Nice.
not sure.
It has
Fuck
to be
that
2000, right? That's the
You're
cutoff.
millennial,
Yeah.
Kelly. I
I'm
know.
not a millennial. Screw that noise. I'm not that brain damaged. You are too, fuckboy, if you want to go.
So is everybody in here a millennial pretty much then?
I think Jive isn't.
Not me.
Not Jive, yeah.
Jive's a Gen Xer.
Jive's got that
Next.
black don't crack thing going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, that's a picture, yeah.
That's our politics section of the thing. We haven't really done a whole lot of this though, but we have a prestigious host in here who probably wants to brag a little bit because the Eagles are so close to capturing something they've never
Oh,
done.
hell yeah.
Let's
it,
hear
Jive.
about it, Jive.
I don't know. I'm just hyped that my Eagles, not the Green Bay Packers,
Fuck yeah.
my Eagles. Caw-caw. What you say?
I got to point out the Panthers almost won the Super Bowl one year on the show.
Yeah, I know. I
Tom
know.
Brady's gonna get ring number 84 now.
I'm a part-time Eagles fan. I'm from Philadelphia. I still love the Eagles. So
Hell
I'm
yeah.
like, fuck
If-
yeah.
We're gonna win this game as long as the refs don't throw a million flags. Like
You know
like
it's happening. It's coming, buddy.
Listen,
I know it's gonna happen.
you know
But-
Tom Brady's already deflating his balls, man.
As long as they don't call anything like we score and they don't call something back or a long passive. Long as that shit don't happen, they could call it a little 5-yard penalty.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna happen. Pass interference on the offense over and over and over again.
On the offense.
Yeah, like what's gonna happen is like offense is gonna get a catch, and it's gonna be like a 30 or 40-yard catch, and pass interference is gonna drug back.
That's a tough call to make.
Yeah.
Like it's certain penalties that happens every play. like holding. They can call pass interference every play because most cornerbacks run and use their hand for a guide. So they could call pass interference, or it's another, I forgot what it's called. It's like touching the player 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. They could call that every play. That's what they're going to be doing. It's going to technically be penalties, but it's stuff that they can let go. Like us against Minnesota, it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was 3 penalties the whole game. 3 fucking penalties. They let them play. Like, they let them play crazy, and, you know, and it was like, I don't know who had the most, but like 3 penalties? Like, that's how a fucking game's supposed to be. Unless it's something blatant and, you know, something crazy.
So he turned the guy's jersey off.
Right. But against the Patriots, it's not going to be like that. They're not going to let us play, but we're going to fight through it and win.
So there's a thing going around. I want to get your opinion on it specifically, of like the NFL being rigged because the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Patriots match. What do you think about that?
I thought the Minnesota Vikings, they had like a final catch, and
the Saints.
The Saints, yeah, the Saints.
He just whiffed to that tackle.
That is something nobody would ever do. Like I don't, you're taught.
That's your fundamental. Sorry, Jive. The fundamentals. I played a little bit of cornerback, you know, in my days, so I know this. You know. You just got to tackle. You leave them, you know, 15 yards. You give them 10 yards. You tackle them in bounds. They can't. There's like 10 seconds left.
No able-bodied person, white boy, would have done that. Nobody would have done that. It seems like they paid each safety. Like, hey, safety A on the left side of the field. If he throws it over there, take that cornerback out. Safety B. If he throws it over there, take that cornerback out. And they just happened to throw it over there, and then he took that cornerback out. It was the worst acting I ever seen. That was not like, right. You know, that was fucking illegal.
I'm gonna share a link with you guys in the group chat here, all right? I'll scroll down that page and watch that video real quick. And give me your feedback on it. This is supposed to be a referee congratulating Tom Brady after his victory over Jacksonville.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. But that happens all the time.
Yeah, I see refs help other players up. You know, Tom Brady's a all-time legend, but, you know, it doesn't help all the memes. They got so many ref memes.
I wish I still had. I got it in my phone, but I don't want to hold my phone up. It's this one. Where the fuck are y'all at? Oh, here y'all go. It's this one picture where it's after the first touchdown that the Patriots scored, and he's like in the middle of all of them smiling and shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Like a ref. He's like this, like what the fuck? Like, you want to get fucked by all of them or something? Like he want to get, like, I couldn't believe that shit. He like this.
He's smiling because he just got himself a fat paycheck. That's right. I got you covered, man. Just got to make sure the money's in that locker.
Patriots
all right?
always have like the cheating thing that goes with them, right? Because remember the Falcons Patriots Super Bowl? Like, how the fuck did that go down?
How do you come back from that? But let me throw this out there. I think Tom Brady is the best quarterback ever. Like, that dude is a fucking monster. And they're a good team. I'm not saying they're a bad team and we're going to wipe the floor with them. But if they don't get a million flags, I think we're a better team, like, overall.
Let's go to the Falcons game again. Like, they couldn't drive the ball at all in the first half. Couldn't drive the ball at all. They were getting 4 and outs. And then you march down the field 3 separate times on 3 separate possessions toward the end of the game and score.
That's the Falcons choking. That's not the refs.
It's not even the Falcons choking, man.
It's not the refs. Like, it's not like the refs set up.
Yeah, the refs didn't do that.
It was the Falcons being bad, or maybe it was set up.
I was about to say, I don't know if it's set up, but the refs didn't.
But you think if it was if it was set up, you wouldn't want Tom Brady to win every single time, would you? Because that's kind of boring for me. I kind of want I'm rooting for the Eagles. They're NFC.
If you're up by 21 points and 1 quarter left, wouldn't you think you just play like long possessions and play very, very like restrictive defenses that give them a little bit, but make sure they can't make no big plays?
That's what they were doing. But when you do that, you're hoping to give up a 5-yard play, but the Patriots are Super Bowl champions 18 years in a row. So they turn those 5-yard plays into 10-yard, 15-yard plays. And if you're giving those up every single time, you're getting chunks down the field really fast. And they were playing. It happens to me every single time I play Madden. I get up 14 to 3, and then in the second quarter, then I start doing fullback runs. And then I
who do you be playing in Madden?
Oh, I mean, but back in the day when I played Madden with my 7th Street friends, it was like everyone used to play, and I would call timeouts and like take knees and stuff, and they
play realistic. That. I used to do that shit.
Role play.
I love it.
I call that playing to win myself.
Yeah. But I would start doing it on like in the second quarter. So,
but all I want to say is, if this is set up, just let the Eagles win this one. I don't. Just let it be set up for the Eagles to win this.
Wouldn't that kill your buzz though? If you like, if it was set up and Eagles won, and then it came out that the Eagles were destined to win,
then that means all Dallas and all San Fran and all those were set up too. So
the Cowboys ain't won shit since the '90s. Come on.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like.
The Eagles been underdogs every single game in the play. Yeah. They had the bye and then underdog at home.
So the Eagles had a really good regular season this year too, right? Like, what do you think changed with the Eagles?
Our quarterback,
this juggernaut, Carson Wentz.
Our quarterback got hurt, and he's a monster. Like, our backup quarterback isn't that good.
Wasn't Carson Wentz the guy the Browns had?
No. I think they could have picked him, but we gave him some shit. Here's some fucking juice, and they're dickheads. Like, we gave them juice and bottled waters and shit. They said, "What? Hell yeah, we gave y'all that pick," you know. But I think Carson Wentz, if he was playing, we would have definitely been the favorite. And Nick Foles is a good quarterback, but he wasn't playing well in the games he stepped in. He stepped in against the Giants. He played well. And in the other 2 games, he didn't play that well. But I really think that they were trying to win as normal as possible so nobody can really plan for us in the playoffs. Like, they're going to be like, oh, Nick Foles isn't really a threat. He can't throw the deep ball, this and that. I think they did that on purpose so they – the teams, I know Belichick and them are fucking planning for it, but like the teams before, like the 2 teams we just beat, I don't think they were really planning that hard for Nick Foles. I think they were like really plotting on our running game. And there you have it.
I almost won $1 million on DraftKings this season.
I'm just saying.
The last game of the regular season, I was 8 points away from being number 1 in a Millionaire Maker, and I could have got it if fucking Packers got some more garbage time in their last fucking game and
That's
the last
crazy.
fucking drive. And I also got something when I was in Arizona. I won this at a silent auction. Brett Favre signed helmet.
That's cool.
Green Bay didn't even make the playoffs, though. So.
Yeah.
How much you win that for?
Wait, do you see this? Does it say Super? No, it doesn't say Super Bowl champion.
You know what's more interesting than the helmet?
Packers did beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
What I was more interested in when you held the helmet up, I was trying to see like your cameras and shit, like in the background. That was better than the helmet, to be honest. Like I saw like a tripod or something. Like
I do got a nice webcam. It's pretty dope.
What kind of webcam is it?
Well, it's like a camcorder that you. I have this Cam Link thing from Elgato, and you can turn like Canons, and it's.
I've been thinking about buying the Canon 80D and using that instead of just this C920.
Yeah.
You need to get like another a few adapters, like a power
Yeah.
Plug it into the.
Yeah, I got all that right here. But
Jordy, I saw the other day you was looking at microphones or asking about it.
Yeah, because this piece of shit is dying on me.
Yeah. I use the Shure SM7B. It's a little pricey. It's a good mic though. I upgraded from the Yeti.
You say pricey, you don't put a number with it.
500, I think.
500. Ooh.
I think 4 or 5, somewhere around there.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
I've been rocking a Razer Siren for the last like 2 years, and I love this mic.
I've been rocking this for 8 years, and it's dying on me.
Yeah, or no, the SM7B is 400. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, man.
And the selling point is that's what Michael Jackson used for the whole Thriller album. This mic. That's
like how much better does his voice sound?
Yeah.
Can you dance? If you get up, can you fucking dance like Mike?
If you can bust out the Thriller, then it's working, man.
Because like I'm leaning toward the Audio Technica 2020 with the USB.
I've heard good reviews about that.
Audio Technica.
Audio Technica is good.
Solid devices.
Because like I can get the arm, like Jive has a headset, the microphone, and everything for like $200.
Yeah, I liked the Yeti for the time I used it. I still have it over here, but I don't like how it's just in the way. Like yours, it's just awkwardly on its side like that.
Yeah,
you can't talk into the front of it. It's I forget what they call that.
This is a condenser mic.
What it's called also.
Is that a USB or is that 3.5 Jive? Your headphones.
This is 3.5. What the fuck was that? What?
Hey, I've been thinking about buying one of those. That's cool.
Wings, this was your idea, but they did it way better.
Well, my idea was to do a curtain.
Yeah, this is way better.
Where I used to live, I had it as my green screen was a curtain.
Yeah.
Now I don't have one.
Yeah, I've been looking into the Amazon or the Elgato green screen, man.
I like it. Because I have this other flimsy green screen.
I like how it's
that one's
tight,
just cool.
like,
You just close it right down too when you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's broke.
Now it's broke.
I see the PlayStation Nation guy has an Xbox One box back there. What's that all about?
Yeah, I got Xbox, I got PlayStation, I got PC. I'm a gamer first. I'm a gamer for the people. We're working on making COD great again, and part of that's going back to Xbox One and playing Black Ops 1 and the other classic Call of Duties.
I've been trying to win that Elgato 4K 60.
I got the 4K 60. I didn't plug it in yet because I'm scared.
I got a computer that can run that thing. It's like I'd love to have one of those.
See, I'm not going to render or record in 4K, so.
I don't even use my Elgato.
I got a good enough internet to stream in 4K. I'd love to try it.
How much up you got?
How much upload? 25.
Okay.
I got 300 down, 25 up. I think I could probably do it.
Look at fucking Wings. Stepping his mother. I remember when you first started motherfucking YouTube, your internet was shitty.
It was shitty.
3 download, 0.28 upload.
He used to have to like go to sleep while uploading.
Motherfucker, yes I did. I used to
get on the internet. I'm going to sleep too.
I used to back in the day, YouTube had this mass uploader, right? Everybody remembers it. Like it was just a white background that just read the file names, right?
I remember that thing.
You could upload. I uploaded all 3 videos as private when I went to sleep. It would take 14 hours for them to upload 3 videos.
You know what's crazy? That back in the day upload scheme probably used to get that shit to our subscribers.
Well, that's before they had algorithms and shit. Now all your subscribers don't get your videos.
Well, now it's like if you subscribe to somebody, you have to choose do you want to get notifications, and then you also have to choose like, do you want this to pop up in your feed too? Like it's not just subscribe and then get a video when you upload it. Or, it's so intricate now.
It's like the shit I'm doing with like people right now are taking my SEO, like my name, and doing it better than me. So like when I make a video, all the troll videos are in the sidebar.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
dude, the craziest thing
impersonates Wings on Twitter, and he has 28 accounts. Wings, you got to report that motherfucker.
I've gotten rid of like 6 of them, but like the fact it doesn't matter. Like
probably the same guy.
People are so dense. It'll be like War God IPC, and they'll still believe it's me.
It'll be some guy tweeting me like, "Jive, shut your dumb ass up," and it would be like Wings.
Well, I saw somebody had one for only using.
They got one for you too, Jive.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I blocked
You
him.
can't get me, bitch. I'm verified. Maybe they can.
They won't believe it. They won't believe it.
Wings.
Maybe they can.
I have a conspiracy. Who I think I know who it is.
Who is it?
FPS Kyle.
Could be. I don't. He's too lazy to do something like that.
I was looking at the subreddit, and Kyle's been bringing Wings up a lot. Like Woody was bringing me up, and we had a beef. I don't know is this a fake drama? Like mine and Woody's was fake.
I don't really talk to Kyle. Like last time I seen Kyle was when he came to my house to take pictures for the hot sauce, and that
he signed
was
your wall, right? He was on TPS.
Yeah, he signed the wall. The wall signed by him. Yeah, like he signed the wall last time he came. Like at that point, it was cool.
That wall looked fucking brand new right now. Like I'm looking at the wall. It's
I'm looking at that WD-40 back there.
It's my WD-40.
Yeah.
I actually punched a hole in the wall. I had to move where the picture was at.
I was gonna say that.
yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah, I had to move the picture because I punched a hole in the wall.
I thought a controller did it.
No, I punched a hole.
I thought it was a controller. Yeah.
I got
Wings,
control.
would you be interested in getting sponsored by my new company? It's gaming stress controllers.
Sure.
Okay, we'll work it out.
They're foam controllers.
Foam controllers.
Yeah.
It would be good for like arthritis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, right?
Broken controllers are a thing of the past. Well, you could just rip them when you get mad, I guess. So.
Jordan be like,
What do y'all think about YouTube taking away people's partnerships?
I like it because I had to grind.
I did a video about this and nobody watched that motherfucker.
I did one about it and it didn't do too bad.
It's because all your subscribers, like who are YouTubers, sorry to interrupt you, but they're all like big YouTubers. You got a lot of people who are like big YouTubers now that watch you.
Yeah.
Well, I started out watching Jordy when I started YouTube, and now I've got 330,000. So
see stuff like that. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I like there's things like there's rumors going on. I'm the most selfish person on YouTube, and I'm greedy. And it's like motherfucker, you know how many big channels I helped launch?
I think you're just like the most honest.
I'm one of the most
unfiltered. Unfiltered. Yeah. You just don't give a fuck.
Motherfucker, I launched so many motherfucking channels back in the day. I gave them the step. They launched themselves. Let's put it this way. I can't take credit. They did the work themselves, but like I gave them a stage to get the algorithm on their favor. You know what I'm saying?
For me, I don't know. It's always just been a snowball, like just a slow rolling. Just I've never had a shout out, never anything. I just started.
Yeah, but you did the Giggly channel, right?
No, I just uploaded.
Like a lot of people blew up with the Grand Theft Auto, right?
Well, I my first 10,000 subscribers, I had about 13,000 when GTA 5 came out, and just over time, it's just gotten to this point. And I mean, that's 4 years now, almost that.
Do you laugh a lot in your videos? Like,
oh no, I just
there's those Grand Theft Auto channels that they'll wreck the car and they'll laugh for 5 minutes.
The stuff I did was I basically took the premise of Call of Duty, like commentaries talking about things in the game, and I did the same thing as far as like showing things off, Easter eggs, and now my channel's turned. I don't really do GTA 5. I cover all the old GTAs and like retro things in the games.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
We got to talk about something here since we speaking about trucks earlier. You have a car truck.
It's on airbags, yes.
You have a car truck. You got pictures of it you can show off?
Airbags.
What's a car truck? A pink like a
car truck. A car truck is a
like
truck.
El Camino?
Yeah.
No. It's a full size truck that he's lowered to the point that it can't do the truck jobs anymore.
Oh no!
It started its life as a truck, but now it's a car.
Yeah.
As far as the whole demonetizing the smaller channels, actually, my channel got hit by it. Even though I do the subscription, I break the subscription line, but I don't break the hours viewed line of it. And at this point, I'm kind of like, it's whatever, because what I post on my YouTube channel is just vlogs, and it's more of just.
Well, here's the
I
thing.
gave up my partnership before they started doing that. I just unpartnered my channel. Like
here's the thing with that. If you got less than 1,000 subs and you don't meet like 40,000 like view hours or whatever it might be, 4,000, you're not making money.
40,000 hours a year.
Yeah, you're not making money anyway. Like, why do you care about being partnered?
No.
One of the advice I used to give is like, if your channel and you're not clearing 500,000 views a month, don't put commercials on your videos because commercials will run potential viewers away.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually kind of glad that I'm going to be losing my partnership.
I see it a little bit.
It won't focus, but it's a Or
There it goes.
That's-
Oh, there it is.
That's a truck in GTA or real life?
that's
It's
my
just real life.
It's a truck I own.
It,
Yeah,
it's a C10, right?
yeah, 86 C10, and it's on airbags, so you can raise and lower. Not hydraulics where
You
you're
got
bouncing around,
you got
but
a 305 or 350 in it.
it's 350.
I like it.
What kind of carburetor you got on it?
It's TBI,
TBI.
throttle body injected.
They didn't make that in '86.
No, but it was added on.
Let's say that the electronic ejection didn't come out to
It
what,
got to like
91?
91, I think.
91?
Yeah, early 90s. But yeah, this is all added on.
I mean, I would have put a Holly carburetor on that bitch, 4-barrel. Let's go.
See, I don't know if I don't want to focus
You
anyways.
put a
but
4-barrel carburetor on a 350.
There it is.
yeah, a little bit. Anyways, it's hard to see
I
from there.
bet you, motherfucker, you could run over a dime and tell if it's heads or tails.
Hey,
It's
if
gotta be
I
a
see
rough
anything,
motherfucker.
I
Right.
just press the
Lower
button
shit.
and then just over it and then back down.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
rims, like you got no tire there at all.
Yeah.
The new cars that are out, right? They're GPS, like most of them.
Mhm.
And like you said, you can press a button and it'll go up and down.
Oh yeah.
Like some of them, like knows if it's a speed bump there. Like if you
Oh,
do
yeah.
the route a lot, it'll just like adjust and then go over the speed bump and then go
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of
back.
them come with like air shocks. That's what it is, opposed to like bags.
Yeah, that's
Did
crazy.
you have your bags put on professionally, or you do it like my brother always does it?
Oh no, it's all professionally done. Yeah, yeah.
Because
No, this ain't no backwoods type stuff.
Kenneth would put airbags on. He'd pop 3 airbags. I remember one time he had these eye bolt screws that you got to put into the airbags. So they're
Yeah.
about this fucking long, right? And you're supposed
Yeah.
to put the bolt in the other side.
Those,
Well, he got about this much of the bolt into the hole, and then he put the bolt right on the other end. He's like, that's good enough.
this is the built not bought. That's
fucking-
what those guys are
The
called.
leverage cut it off.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like, that's not how you're supposed to work, Kenneth.
No, I tell you, the most comfortable car I've owned so far is 2014 Camaro SS. Man,
That's not a comfortable car either, man.
Oh,
Look,
it's comfortable
I'm
for
way
me.
too old school, motherfucker. I'd like to have like a Lincoln.
Where are you? Where are you? Zach?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Texas is
Okay.
that.
Yeah, right
Oh,
above.
so you don't get snow and all that then?
We do occasionally, yeah, but it's not too
Yeah,
hot.
fucking Camaros, snow.
Yeah.
Oof.
Like who did your logo back there? The painting?
Man, I had a guy. It was about 2 years ago, and he did it for me. And it turns out now, you ever heard of Riff Raff?
Yes.
Rapper. He actually does all his album covers and album art and everything.
Damn.
At least he I guess he platformed well.
Oh yeah, and he had just started out when I first met him, and I forget how I did, but he had made it for me and everything, and it was like $200, and I just hit him up not too long ago to do some stuff, and he was wanting to charge me like $1,500 just to even touch my stuff now.
Whew, man.
Yeah, and I've kept up with him throughout the years, but he was like, man, I mean, that's a buddy hookup. So
Punch him in the face.
I was like, man, I'm a YouTuber. Come on, like I'll pay what I need to do, but I mean, you did this for me for $200.
I built
But-
your portfolio, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Give me a better discount.
But no, I uploaded the logo to a website, and for like $10, they made that for me, a little canvas. So
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
yeah, it was always cool to hang up there.
White boy wouldn't have paid that shit.
I mean, I've paid decent for what it's worth, but
Well, I tell you, a lot of guys in the U.S.
I know where people are. Okay, I don't need to pay $1,000 for something that's I can get for 20 somewhere else. Now I'm thinking about millennials, and I think we are in trouble.
All right, bye.
You know why? Because a lot of us are buying bitcoins, and I think they're
Oh, Bitcoin's gonna crash. It's gonna
their
crash.
portfolio isn't. It could go nice.
It's lost like what, 5-6 grand since everybody started jumping on the bandwagon.
Okay, but from last year, it's gained 10,000. So it depends. It could go up. It could go down. I don't really know. I do have some Bitcoin. I have some other cryptocurrencies, but it's only a small percentage of my portfolio. And you guys were talking about what would you do besides YouTube. I like stocks. I've been watching a lot of CNBC, and the stock market has been very, very nice. And I've been
I look at the
I've
stock
been
market as a
great.
fool's game, man.
a fool's game. It's went up 50% in a year. And
Right. You can make money there. I'm not saying you
can't.
can't make money at the stock market. I'm just saying, like, it's like at the casino. You could be a millionaire at the casino, but, you know, the odds are against you're not going to be a millionaire at the casino.
You know where the money's at? You guys ever heard of Amazon FBA?
What is that?
It's like a fulfillment program. You go to these like Chinese websites that sell shit in the US for that you buy here. You know, you go to Walmart, buy a vacuum for like $50. Well, you can buy like 100 of them for $100, and they get shipped directly to the Amazon warehouse, and you make a listing for it. And if the product sells, Amazon takes like a 20% cut, and you keep the rest. So you're just buying stuff in bulk and selling it.
So you basically create an online store.
Yeah, but just straight from Amazon. So it's not you setting up your own website.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of money in that.
Yeah, I know people go to just Walmart and look at the discount. Like,
yeah, and they buy those and they put them and sell them for.
That seems like too much fucking legwork, like to do what the Walmart shit is, right? You go get a vacuum when it's like 40% off, and
no. This is like miscellaneous.
I know what you're talking about, but white boys talking about something completely different.
Yeah, like he's talking about the like phone cases type stuff and buying stuff on the clearance rack.
Yeah,
and then selling them for full price. And dude, some guys are making $20,000-$30,000 a month doing this.
What just happened to your cats?
Cold Cat's fighting Black Kitty.
Yeah, I thought somebody stepped on the
we
tail or something.
We gotta get Cold Cat, motherfucker. We ain't seen Cold Cat in a minute.
Cold Cat.
Hood cats.
So I know a lot of people also, they go to the discount aisles on Walmart, buy it for 70% off, and then they sell it on Amazon for full.
Yeah, and people will buy it. I mean,
oh shit, there he is. There's that motherfucker.
They also like sell used games. Instead of going to GameStop getting it for a quarter, they sell it for like $15 on Amazon. They just gotta ship it, but you can charge for shipping too. And if you look for Red Dead Redemption or like a Call of Duty game, people are selling it for like $10. You just have to sell it for $9.99.
That's a big ass fucking cat.
I mean, that's where it's at right there. I mean, even whether it be like getting on eBay and buying a really cheap game.
It looked like you gave that motherfucker a bath recently.
I shaved him up right here.
It's like I remember when Cold Cat first started getting on. That motherfucker was rough looking.
Yeah, you can see he has like clumps. I don't know if you can really see or tell, but he has like booty clumps, just like a mad.
I'll kick the shit out of that cat. Like,
man, I don't know, John. That cat right there lived a gangster life. That's
Nah.
name Cold Cat.
That cat's got a tattoo.
He's ate a few mice.
I'll
pays
kick the
rent.
dog shit out of that cat. Like, to be honest,
I bet that cat could beat my dog up.
probably.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, we always hear your dog barking, but my cat was like meowing and biting. You don't hear cats in the background.
Daisy's
Like
dumb
my-
as shit.
This is my Game of Thrones cat. Wings, you got a problem, dude. Why do you only watch Let's Plays on YouTube? Like, you don't watch Game of Thrones? You don't watch any TV shows?
I don't have none of that.
Do you want like some codes, some
No.
login informations?
Nah.
Game of Thrones is the best show in the world.
What? So you don't have it? So,
I just don't want it. Like I have no interest in media like that.
really?
What are you interested in?
Let's Play some trucks.
Yeah.
And not even trucks anymore.
No.
It's like I pretty
This
much
is
been
a
living my life based on this like surgery for the last 6-7 months.
You ever make like
I got some advice. I watch your streams a lot. If you need someone to be banned, I've banned probably more than most in your mods. But you need a schedule. Like you stream so often, but if you just said, okay, I stream every day at 6 a.m. to like whatever, I think that'd be way better.
It would be better. Like I need to schedule my days off. Like today was the day off, and like it's like I have another day off on the 31st because I know I didn't do anything last month. But I kind of fucked myself because like I've been trying so hard to hold subscribers up, but so like I've been working every day of the month.
where'd you get the knife from? I mean, that is.
This was actually a gift from FPS Kyle.
Oh no, you just like pulled it out of nowhere like a second ago. You have both your hands on it next to me.
I mean,
I'm threatened.
I got a pistol too.
Oh God! All right.
You know?
You got a bayonet?
Yeah, I in the closet.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, the TV.
I got a shotgun over there.
Yeah.
I got another knife right here.
I don't even.
I'm a redneck, son. I stay strapped 24/7.
I got a bad bitch coming over later.
Shit, I ain't got one of them. Send one my way, Jive.
Right,
Fuck you
live
guys
too
up with a
fucking far.
giant shoehorn.
Tell her I want pasta and on a back rub.
You live too motherfucking far.
Pasta in the back rub.
Yeah, pasta and a back rub. You can't
Simple,
beat it
man.
better. When you get old, that is like luxury.
Yeah, it is.
You get a bitch to come cook you some pasta and rub your back, you good as fuck to go.
Wings, you want
Take
more
note.
subs? You need some emotes.
Yeah, I do.
You have
I'm
so
willing
many emote slots.
I'm willing to pay for them too, but like I was saying, there's so much shit I need to do.
Man, emotes are so fucking easy to make.
Motherfucker, I ain't got that time.
And you could do like, okay, you add one emote and then say if you get 10 more subs, you add another emote, and you can just keep on doing that.
Yeah, but let's not
500.
worry about my stream right now. Like,
Okay.
I'll figure that out.
I just haven't talked to you in a while, and I just think
Listen to the confidence. I like that, Wings.
there's a few little things that would go a long way.
So how does Twitch work as far as making money?
It's I got about $1,400 worth of subscribers now. I
That's
usually
cool.
make $200 or $300 in ads and $200 or $300 in bits, and then everything else is made up by donations.
That's good. So it's mainly then like people subscribing to you.
Mm-hmm. Like
Yeah,
ads don't pay nothing on Twitch. Like you might make $200 if you go hard.
Because
on-
I've streamed on YouTube a lot, and up until about 2 months ago, the streams would do good. They published to the channel, and the streams would take off. Some of my most viewed videos come from just streams I did.
Mhm.
And then the last 2 or 3 months, man, you end a stream, it publishes to the channel, it gets no traffic.
Because
Whatsoever.
people were
Yeah,
abusing it.
they probably did that on purpose.
Yeah.
No, people were abusing it hardcore. They were making 10-hour streams, and then they would edit it down to 10 minutes and then change it to like Call of Duty new weapon unboxing. Like,
Yeah.
and they would get all the views from the stream, and then that would trick people to watching this video that has
Yeah.
already
100,000 views.
Because-
I wish I did. I wish I thought about that shit. Just fucking stream on Call of Duty, edit it down with a YouTube editor, and change the name. That's legit.
Well, I didn't
That's
even
what I
edit
do.
mine down. I mean, but
That's what I do anyways now, or sometimes, you go to Twitch. I've been playing CS.
Did you do that with that Black Ops 1 video?
No. No. People said I copied that gameplay from a long time
Who
ago.
gives a fuck? Like,
I didn't though.
I wanted. Did you see the hate that you got?
I don't get hate.
You motherfucker, you do get hate.
What happened?
When you did the Michael Condrey thing, my white boy had a fight with Michael Condrey on
Oh,
Twitter,
yeah.
and like they put it on the World War II subreddit, and like it was like 900 posts of people just hating on you. It's like, fuck, man.
Yeah, I got a message to these fuckboys at the subreddit. Okay, I understand that you're still supporting Call of Duty World War II because you're on the subreddit religiously, but I'm supporting the classic Call of Duty ways that we've been lied to so many times. We said it's advertised on the Xbox One home screen that Call of Duty went back to its roots, but these
Fuck you, last
SJW ways are not Call of Duty's roots. 9v9 is part of Call of Duty's roots. Where's Infected at? Where's the maps at? Why are we forced to pay for maps that are one reused multiple times in Call of Duty's life cycle?
How about you tell them the truth, white boy? You're not washed up. You invented the game.
I mean, who told Ali A? Like, who taught Ali A to open his mouth with the thumbnails? Who got the rainbow thumbnails? I've been
All they're doing is taking your flow and running with it.
basically
That's all they're doing.
Everybody's
Hold on,
thumbnails
hold on.
are like this.
motherfuckers.
that's with every community.
I got
man.
a supply drop.
That's like with every community, like the GTA community. YouTubers are using big yellow arrows in their thumbnails. Everybody's doing it, And
I
those
started the red arrows. No, I didn't.
That's what they
Yeah.
gonna do that after I punch them in
started
their
to rain-
fucking mouth.
You started the rainbow shit.
What does it say? Call of Duty champion. All right.
I can't read that shit.
Call of Duty champion.
Yeah, got a machinima logo on that motherfucker.
World's fastest nuke, baby.
The
You
cinema
ain't
even
made
still
that
around?
shit yourself.
Machinima's
they are.
doing really good. They
Really?
spoke to Warner Brothers, and I actually got a few trips out to Los Angeles that I might be able to bring a few people out too. So that's gonna be, and they're gonna get paid. I said, let me get paid a little bit less. Let's get 4 other people some more money. So yeah, they've been doing really good for me. I'm still partnered with them.
That's cool.
And they've been giving me these brand deals, which help a lot.
That's what's
cool.
up.
Be paid, baby. And
Yeah.
invest in this bull market, baby. Buy. If you're not invested, guys, you're sitting on the sideline. Buy. Not Jive. Do you have any airline stock? Or did you get any bonus?
I was literally gonna ask you about that.
Did you get? It just dropped, so it might be a good buying opportunity. But they're going to be in a price war now. I heard.
I don't, but I want to get into that, and we get like timeshare and shit like that. But you know,
Do you get any bonuses from Trump?
yes, we just got $1,000 bonus.
Nice.
What do you do, Jive?
I work for American Airlines on the ramp.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't look at my bank account though, so I think we got paid, but
You just drive your Lambo and don't even look back.
yeah, like whatever.
That's the
Fuck
life.
it.
That's the life I like living, Jive. Like I don't think I could ever go back to like when I used to work at MetLife. I lived paycheck to paycheck. Like I shouldn't have, but like I just had bad spending habits when I was younger.
Yeah,
It was like I'd make $600 this week and I'd spend $600 that week. You know,
I
where,
used
like,
to do that too.
I don't think I could ever go back to that life because like my anxiety and stress would not allow that. But
And possibilities are endless, dude. Just about Google at your fingertips with the way things are now. You can literally do anything. I mean,
well,
really
I want
YouTube, you know?
Google fuck YouTube up though.
Yeah.
Well, we're
tore
closing
YouTube
up on the
up.
2-hour mark here, guys. So we got 1:40 left. Anybody want to say anything before we wrap the show up?
Yeah, Call of Duty sub. I'm pissed off. I got 900 dislikes. God
No,
damn.
900 comments hating on you. There's
Because
like
I'm trying to
900
make-
people saying you washed up and shit. I'm like,
I'm
God,
trying to make COD better. I got more experience than all of you guys on the subreddit combined. All right, in this trophy alone, motherfuckers.
Hey Zach, we got to tell you got to tell them they can find you and everything.
Oh yeah, my channel is Zach Cox TV, ZACCOX comes right up. GTA S content. So if you like that kind of stuff,
What's the cock stand for?
you don't want to know. No, this is my last name.
Oh.
Don't be a faggot,
Yeah.
white boy.
Yeah, yeah, demonetized
Right?
because my name.
I'm going there after this show.
So are we going to do this more regular? 40 seconds.
I would like to be able to do this every Friday about 7 o'clock. You just guys got to be there. I'll start pestering on Wednesday to know when we're gonna do this.
So it's your job,
You
guys,
just
to
show
get
up.
Eddie on the fucking
We
ball.
gotta at least do it once a month.
Yeah,
I was thinking 2 times a month.
I was thinking
That's
2
fine.
times a week.
2 times a month.
God damn. See? We did it for the fans, y'all.
Watch the
All right.
Super Bowl, boys. Root for the Phillies.
Yeah,
Eagles.
Eagles.
the Phillies.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yeah.
Did that work?
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah,
it
it
worked.
Okay. I probably was on the side and shit.
All right, and I'm gonna hit stop. There we go.